Okay, hello YouTube, and it's me again, Christy. Okay, today last night I took the time and tried to make myself a quick weave. I've done them before, but this is the first time I've done the quick weave wig. I can't remember the name, so I won't mention it, but I did look up videos on how to create a quick weave wig, and I did it myself. This is my finished results. I'm not usually one on the short hair, but I really like it. So now let me tell you the mishaps and the things I went through with making the wig. Okay, number one, if you're using a mannequin head, or even if you're just making the wig on your head, be sure to put a plastic shower cap over your hair first before you put down the stocking. I did double stockings because I want to try to get some wear out of it. But make sure you put on the plastic cap first. If you do not put the plastic cap, you will get glue on your real hair, which can be a very bad thing. I've been there when I was inexperienced and I had other people doing my hair. Also, when making your quick weave wig, make sure, I'm not saying that this happens all the time, but it happened to me. I purchased a bottle of glue, the black glue. I purchased this glue from my local beauty supply, and usually I have no problem with it. I even glue my lashes on with it, which I know you're not supposed to. I know that you're not supposed to tell anybody else to do it, but I sleep in my lashes. I like to keep them on for a week. This works for me. But make sure that when you purchase your glue to shake it, if it sounds really watery, do not purchase it. I failed to check my glue, and when I got home, the glue wasn't sticking. It basically was going on the tracks, running down everywhere, and it wasn't holding. So make sure you check your glue that you are using before you start applying your hair. Okay, it would be a shame to get this all over your tracks and then you're stuck there with it not sticking and then having to purchase more glue and trying to double glue tracks, which may cause them not to stick in the first place. Okay, now this is Black Rose. She's having a bad eyelash day, so please forgive her. I've watched YouTube videos on taping a mannequin head. I've watched YouTube videos where one even took the pages from a magazine and placed them on the front and the back and wrapped the tape to get the thickness that you needed to make sure that it was the same size as your head. It's very important to make the head the size of your head. Like, I used my baby's old cap to make it a little bit thicker because my head is kind of small, but it was a smidget of being off. If I hadn't used something to make this thicker, it wouldn't fit me. So make sure that you measure your head from front to back, from side to side, so that it can be the correct size, because some of these mannequins has like the littlest heads, and she might hate me for this one, but she's working with a pretty small little dome right here, and yeah, me and Boo Boo ain't the same size. Okay, another tip that I've learned, I've seen a lot of the girls on YouTube make the wig on the mannequin head, cut the wig on the mannequin head, style the wig on the mannequin head. That's great. I mean, they look beautiful. It came out wonderful for them. But me, on the other hand, no. If you're like me and you know that you aren't the best cutter in the world, you didn't do the best ear tab, this is where all this goes, that's where all that goes, markings all over the stocking cap, please do not cut an inch of that hair until you put it on your head. And I suggest waiting and letting it sit overnight and drying on the mannequin head if you do it that way before cutting and trying to tug, because like I said, sometimes glue quality is not the best. So make sure that you put it on your head first so that you can cut and shape, because so many of us ladies, we like our bangs either swoosh this way or we like them to come way down here, and we be gonna cut the mannequin head and your bangs sitting way up there, or you gonna went too far for the ear part and you gonna snipped way up here and got this giant. Yeah, just don't mess up your hair, ladies. I know we see on these videos how some people just put the wig on the mannequin head and do all of these little cute styles and the mannequin is looking like a diva. But personally, I can make my mannequin look like a diva and take it off of her head and put it on my head, and I look like something terrible just happened to me, because I have butchered her bang and everything on the mannequin. So if you know how to pretty cut and shape the back, after you put it on your head and get your front straight, then you can put it back on the mannequin head and shape up your back if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't be ashamed to find somebody to go in and cut the back and shape it up. Or you can go to some of the salons and they'll actually, for a small fee, they'll charge you to cut the hair. So if you don't know what you're doing, don't. But this is the 27 piece, 27 or 28. And it comes already short, already with the bump at the end. And I just basically swoosh the curls around. I haven't exactly done like usually what I do when styling to this wig. Usually when I like to style the short hair, I'll crop up the top and have it sitting all up, or trim down the sides so I have a more tapered cut, and I'd get the back shaved. But this time I decided to just leave the original bump that was in there, and I wouldn't say it's a pixie wig, but it's my play on a short hair because that is something I normally don't do. I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you like, please hit like and please subscribe. And I also want to say something else before I go, which I should have said this first. Oh, that's me as usual. But anyway, what I would like to say is, after you do it and you really like it, it's hair, ladies. If you look in the mirror and you do it and you love it, girl, you worked that. It don't gotta look the way you seen it look on YouTube. It don't gotta look the way you seen it on somebody else. If it makes you feel confident, and especially the fact you did it yourself, you make that work. You work that style. I don't even like short hair really, but I went out today with mad confidence because I took the time and put this together and did this myself, other than me going out and spending $50 and $60 for a quick weave. Well, I don't know where it costs other places, but around here, $50 and $60 in certain places can get you just this shortness of a quick weave. I mean, anything extravagant, it might be a little more. But have confidence in yourself. You don't have to have it exactly like someone else. Make whatever you do your own. So thank you, like I said, and if you like, please like and subscribe. Okay, so I decided to go back and make my bang thicker. I really don't like really thin bangs, and how I did that, I pulled the stocking down because I had left a small space between. I pulled the stocking down, and then I glued a few pieces of tracks right there on my forehead. It's not on my hair, it's directly on my forehead, glued right there, at least 4 tracks, till they came back up to the top ones. I glued them right there in order to make my bang fuller. I'm not saying you should put glue on your forehead. I do it sometimes when I have a wave like this on, a quick wig, that I want to stay on without using bobby pins. because I am one of those people that I'm very afraid that the wind is gonna snatch it, something's gonna pull it, or a baby gonna get to it. So yeah, so I wanted to come back and show you how it looks. I still haven't went back and got the back cut. For some reason I like it like this, like, I don't know, but anyway, this is it after I thicken up the bangs, and I love it. So